Tennent is Scotland's oldest continuing concern. We can trace brewing back on this site to the 1100s. The Tennent family first started brewing on the Will Park site in 1556 as a business that has survived and thrived for almost 500 years. Sustainability is at the heart of everything we do. And while we're proud of our own achievement, it's always fabulous to be recognised by anyone, and certainly any credible party, and to receive a Vibes Award to acknowledge our efforts is an acknowledgement and a reward that we are very proud of.
So our environmental improvement plan is to reduce our Scope 1 and 2 emissions by 35% by 2030, as well as reduce our Scope 3 emissions by 25% by 2030, all on a path to being a carbon neutral business. The carbon capture facility directly captures CO2 from our fermentation process, which is collected, treated, stored, and is reused in the product for carbonation of our beer. It removes around 4,000 tonnes of CO2 annually from the local environment. I give another example of how we've reduced our environmental impact is the most recent project of Out of Plastics, which is a brand new replacement of our packaging line, which removes 150 tonnes of single-use plastic annually, which is the equivalent of 100 million high cone rings. In 2018 we invested a significant amount into a brand new anaerobic digestion plant, which treats all of our wastewater on site and improves the effluent quality by 90%, whilst also producing biogas as a byproduct, which we then use as a heat source in our brewery, so it covers around 8% of our heat requirements. So we have recently optimised our transport logistics to remove inefficiencies and reduce transport miles. We have also implemented solar-assisted trucks and vehicles which help with auxiliary equipment within the vehicles.
We announced a Sustainable Growth Agreement with SEPA. The Sustainable Growth Agreement has two strands to it, not only to commit us and guide and help us in our own sustainability initiatives, but also recognising a commitment that Tennent, as a Scottish icon, renowned for its communication channels, that we could play a role in informing, educating and inspiring others to consider their own environmental position and what they can do to avoid and reduce environmental harm. As we installed the carbon capture capability back in 2019, we launched a consumer campaign called Because Life is Bigger Than Beer. And again, that was to educate consumers, customers, all stakeholders of the initiatives that we were undertaking at Will Park. But as I say, to inspire, educate and inform others as to what they may do to emulate our efforts.
We find it actually improves our brand. The general public see that we are truly working hard at reducing our environmental impact, and we see that they get behind us and support us, and it just makes a pint of Tennent that much easier to enjoy, really.